Check, check. One, two, three. Hello, everybody. How are you doing today? My name is McFlinty, and today we are back to re-explore the legend of Shwubas. Shwubas. Now, we are playing on roleplay. We're doing it for learning experiences. We want to actually make it to the kind of mid to late game in this character. And so far, Shwubas he's gone actually quite far. We've been to the stilt, which is good. We can do them trades. We just don't have a recoiler there. We know the location of that. We still have to go to Gritgate. We still have to go to Bethesda Susa. We still have a lot of places to go. We actually haven't explored all that much. Heck, we barely even have water to our name. And I forgot to bring in the books. That's always fun. Shwubas began life with adrenal control, double muscled, and electrical generation, as well as sense psychic. Now, we picked all of this without a downside, by the way. And we only did that because, well, as a learning experience. I could have picked more. I could have even gotten multiple arms or regeneration or something else crazy, but I decided to leave the rest up to fate. And I also decided not to start with a negative, just to see, I don't know, I haven't had feet in a long time. I think I'd like to have feet this time around. Excuse me. And we are saving. Trying to remember exactly what we are saving for. We're saving for customs. We're saving for tinkering. We specifically want scavenger. And disassemble, but we'll have to save like 300 for this. In fact, we might do that first. Because we just do not have the intelligence for the second level of trash divining. And that actually won't come in, that will come in a couple more levels, so that actually won't be all that bad. Adrenal control has been doing us very, very well, considering that we only put 1 point into it and rapidly advanced it. That makes all of our mutations so much better. That makes this stronger, that makes this stronger, that makes none of... Actually, this one becomes stronger because of it. And we already get quickness for it, which means that we can act very frequently. Always fun. But today, we are going to make a little journey here. Let's go to the Rusted Archway. We don't actually need to be here at all, but we kind of want to. Oh, what the hell is that? First of all, prickles? Okay, that's fine. Okay. Whew. A chain gun? What the hell is that? I don't know why there's 3 chain gun turrets, but... What the heck is this? We're only level 13. We might be in a bit of trouble trying to go over there, so we're going to be cautious about that. I would like to go and take those turrets and stuff that they have, but... Why are you running away from me? You are hostile. That's not the button I was trying to hit. That was the button I was trying to hit. Get my electrical generation charging. Because, turtles are kind of hard to kill. Do that. That should kill them, yeah. We get anything? We get a little bit of XP. We are starting to out-level these lower areas. And obviously we want to be trying to go to as many... Okay. Can we charge? We can't. Now we can. Ooh, we get a nothing. Fine, we can kill these guys. Oh, I guess it's a good thing electrical generation didn't go off there. We do not have a way to see through this wall. So we're just gonna beat the crap out of it. Oh wait, actually what I should be doing... Do I have it on me? No, I don't. Okay. We had a hammer on us. I was gonna say we should use the hammer. Oh, come on. It's going a little faster than before, actually. Come on, yeah. And there's literally nothing. Okay, well, sometimes those areas actually do have things behind them, so sometimes it's worth it. Whoa. What's chirping? That's a turret. Is there a turret tinkerer here somewhere? I think there is, but always good to be 100% sure. Especially with turret tinkerers. Turret tinkerers are nasty little guys. I'm gonna do like this. And then step here, because you never want to fight those head on. Unless you have some way to do something. Right, there's a whole bunch of you. I don't even have juke. We're gonna go do this. Oh, thank you. Woo! Okay, we had a lot of electricity built up there, and we were able to kill every single one of them. And we got a lot of bullets, which means that now we can just we can just fire at will. We can shoot our gun as much as we want. Ooh, a weird artifact. We're still a little behind on all this kind of stuff right now. Oh. I mean, we can fix it, but where is the fun in that? What is this anyways? It only weighs 1. That's like a grenade or something? Okay, well, let's go down. So I don't know... Oh, that's right. I don't have a light source. Bloody centipede? That. Okay. Right now, I actually probably should have shown this maybe for the people who don't know what's going on. We are using a... Hello? We're using some weapon that somebody cut off of an enemy. And it's better than everything we will find for quite a while, actually. So we're using that. We got a shield. We're only using one-handed weapon fighting today. I say today, in general. Because I've never done it. I always do multi-weapon fighting. And if I'm going to do one weapon, I might as well use a whole bunch of offensive mutations and such just to kind of gain the advantage from them. Plus the adrenal control. Every time we level it up, it's going to continue to buff all of our other physical mutations, which means that cryokinesis does not get buffed. But everything else that we have currently will get at least currently 2 levels. 2 levels, and that's a lot. Not at the moment, but 3, I just have to put 1 point into it, and it buffs it even more. And if we rapidly advance it, it might actually go to 4 levels on all of these, with the exception of itself. So, like, right now, we're looking pretty good on that. I guess I should have maybe camped. Hostiles nearby. What? Oh. Put it there. Yeah, that doesn't matter. Now, we kind of have to be afraid. We have very little light. We have a headlamp, which I thought was going to provide more light than it did. And, I mean... Okay, salty. And, like, it's nice to have that little extra bit of light, because you do not want to walk into, like, really big, nasty enemies that do a lot of damage, especially, would be a good example. Maybe in this early game, like slumberlings, they stay asleep until you piss them off. And that's when they, or anyone pisses them off actually, and the AI sure loves to piss them off. Even if they're really weak and will die in one hit, they will absolutely grief you like that. So sometimes keeping your wits about you is good. And keeping a good light source. We're looking for something that floats. That would be the most ideal. Actually, I'm not looking at these guys' gear. I really should. Once again, you can kill NPCs of any faction as long as they're not a legendary, and they don't all get mad at you. You don't lose reputation for it, but obviously I think the members of that faction in that area will be a little bit upset. Oh, baby. We're getting full of things we can't use. Compound bow. Oh, wait. Whoa, 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 whoa. My dude. Where are you going? You're like just at an angle that I can't do anything with. Oh, no, I can't do that either. Give me your bow. Okay, compound bow. Now, arguably, our rifle right now is better. However, this thing scales strength instead of... Where does it say that? It's supposed to... Oh, no, there it is. Projectiles fired from this receive bonus penetration based on the wielder's strength. Normally, obviously, it'd be the opposite, but... That's always a good alternative. Oh, actually, I still forgot to mention. We found this item right here. Crysteel Coronet and Flawless Crysteel Boots. All it really means is these are like mid to late game items. Generally, kind of closer to the late game, you want them. Good armor, good defense, and all that. Oh man, 112 XP. That's pretty solid. All my usual sources of experience right now, unfortunately, do not give me very much. Even those guys, yeah, they only give me 62 XP. And that's like fine, I guess. Not that much. Like anything. We are... Oh yeah, we don't have a backpack! We literally don't even have a backpack yet. All that extra carrying capacity that we could have. Okay, we are unfortunately blocked once again by... I'll actually kill that. Maybe I should have lured him up top so that he could have broken those walls faster, but... No, it actually looks like there's an entrance in here, and the exit is also here. I was actually thinking of breaking down that door, but I guess I didn't need to do that. What do you have? Steel utility knife, sandals of the river wives. Some of that stuff's like fine, but yeah, we don't actually want that. We are at the point of the game where ideally we will have... Ideally, we would have actually those exact shoes that he was wearing, the River Wives. However, because we don't actually need that right now, because we have better boots than that. That hits the two of them. 5 XP. I probably should also maybe mention, adrenal control does not buff any of our abilities. One such ability is charge. We are very liberally using charge, as I feel like in this game you very much want to liberally use your abilities if you have the ability to. Or if you have the, I guess, luxury of doing it, because sometimes you want to hold them. But in this case, because we're in such an early game dungeon, it doesn't matter. That's fine. I guess. Right. Oh, that's what I meant to do. I have a feeling that maybe, yeah, we shouldn't be doing this, but... Break the door. Some of these actually have things behind them is also why I'm doing that, by the way. If I had the mnemonic... I think it's the mnemonic. Pneumatic? Whatever. If I had the jackhammer, I'd be using that to just burst through walls, because there's no reason not to. Please don't be mad. He's not mad. Steel battle axe, huh? I have considered quills as a physical mutation, and honestly, I think this character of all of the ones that I could consider would be one that's nice to use with that. We have heightened quickness. This is a very basic and simple mutation for extra quickness. Quickness, of course, is in the very top here. It might be a bit hard to see. I think my logo's in front of it, but we have 115 quickness. You start at 100, and every point lower than 100 is bad. You know, just rule of thumb. The more you have, I believe, the more you get to act every turn. So if you hit 2, you can make 2 actions when enemies can only perform 1. I don't know how many enemies have any level of quickness to an extent where, like, it might matter. With, I think, the exception of enemies in the late game where they actually do have a lot. Oh, you're mad. You are mad. I don't know why you're mad, but you're mad. Freeze him, and he's dead. We take his vine. Too far. Too close. Come on. And we broke the door by doing that. There it is. There's the thing we wanted, except for it's not floating. Glow sphere. It is an infinite torch that never runs out. Always. It is a... Oh, baby. Equipped. We don't care about the Issachar rifle anymore. Never mind. We no longer care about the carbine. Although I'm actually sure that this is... Wait a minute. This is scoped, which means that... Never mind. We didn't care about that carbine anyway. It is... Help. Help. What the heck is this? What the heck is this chest? Whoa, we're putting that on, like, right away. No, it's just a really nice piece of gear. Wow. Yo, it's King! Let's go. King, you're catching, like, crack distilled right as you watch. Wow. Holy crap. What a chest. What a series of chests that I just caught. King, you are witnessing greatness. I don't even think you know what's going on, but we just found, like, a sniper rifle. We just found, like, a combat shotgun. That's pretty darn good. We just found a carbine that shoots multiple bullets. We have some, like, later game armor going on. We're running some weird build where we buff all our other abilities except for one. It's going pretty good, man. It's nice to see you in the chat too. I know you've been streaming a lot, so I hope those have been going good too. Oh, good. That's fair. Gee. Oh. Oh, look at that. This is money. That's all these places that we come to. Where are we at? We still have enough. Stop playing Baker. No, that's fair. It's always fun. And the good news is, too, because I actually play this game, I can possibly show you a thing or two if you ever care to learn a bit of QUD, because QUD is... I mean, I have fun with it, but... Look at all these nice items that I'm just staring at and I can't use, because I have better stuff. Maybe one of the nice things to have the privilege of having items that I would like to use, but I just have something that's better. I can't charge that. Nope. Nope. Yep. Electrocute him! I've noticed too, in the last couple of streams, I feel like I've seen you have been streaming with other people. Quasimorph. Oh man, Quasimorph. Oof. Good game. Don't know much about it. Good game. I saw the guy who reviewed this did a review of Quasimorph a while ago. There's enemies. Yeah, show me them. Hostiles. You know, they don't know what they're talking about. Whoa, 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 whoa. What are those? Horses. Horses! It's fine. Seth, of course. To be fair, I actually feel like Seth is fairly well known, actually. By this point, like... If not for the memes, then at least for, you know, just him and the content that he makes. Shame he doesn't upload as much, but that's like, fine. Fine. Backpack, reprogrammable recoiler. That's what we want to see. Do not remember if I actually have one of those already. I feel like I did pick one of those up. Cut tip number 1. You find this and you have the money, get it. Helps. You won't be able to use it much, but when you can. Oh, does it help? Speaking of things, oh, this isn't the one that I wanted. Is it this one? It is this one. The best part about electrical generation is finding this. It's not shown because unfortunately I'm dumb. My character's dumb. It's okay. Jacked is probably one of the best modifications you can give for one of your weapons. Because if you have electrical generation, it just automatically powers it. Laser rifle is not bad. That doesn't matter. I think that since we can't identify what bits are what yet, we are just going to ignore this. A Sultan history. That's Reshef lore. That's even better. Glow sphere. No floating glow spheres. That's a little sad. We will pick up those. That. Look at this. I don't even have any kind of, like, boost to the money that I'd get from this, and it's already worth so much. Okay, yeah, that looks fine. Okay, we are gonna make our way up, I think, to one of the first places they ask you to go to in the game. Speaking of going there, I want to check what we have. We have 2 bucklers. I'm willing to give up one of these. For that. Gives me 2 dodge. It's always nice. When I was playing Bakery Girl. Sadly, I have been non-stop moving an entire store for the last 2-3 weeks. And I've barely even had enough time to come on and do streams. Which is why I did one like a couple days ago, because I've been really wanting to get back into this, because QUD is fun, and it also is a really good place to kind of stop and start, since you can kind of go back and look at where you are in the journey and see how far you've come. I would like to see it though. If it's been something that you've been addicted to for a while, I wouldn't mind a either like a link on Discord or even just checking it out maybe tonight when I'm getting ready for bed. Today's not going to be a particularly long stream. We're like almost a half hour in, and I'm only going to be doing probably like 2 hours. Turn-based tactics. Yeah, it's hard. I like games like XCOM. I like games like Divinity 2. I like even games like this are kind of turn-based, but you know, some days I just want to turn my brain off and go do stuff, and this game is sometimes actually really good for that. The girls front light. Oh, oh, that actually reminds me of something, but unironically really good. That's amazing. You know what? I might end up checking it out, or at least seeing you play it, because I'd be willing to try and see how this goes. But speaking of Girls Frontline, I had some shit to talk. And unfortunately, while I am also biased and I can't play Girls Frontline right now, I could download it on my computer legally without using some kind of crack app or something. And trying to maybe do that as a stream one day. But very specifically, I needed to talk to you, King. You are the one I needed to talk to. Because I found a game. Well, I've known about this for a long time. I just haven't been able to properly play it on my computer. But now I can. And I found a game that is more generous than Girls Frontline for its economy. Is a much better low-level experience. And in my humble, biased opinion, is better than Girls Frontline. But I also feel a little bit more engaged by the gameplay, and I've been playing it now for like 4 years, so I'm not going to pretend like maybe I'm a little biased, you know? Fill up all these. I probably should at least say it so I don't leave you on the edge of your seat like Hull. It is called Cookie Run Oven Break. And it is like one of my favorite mobile games with the most generous economy I've ever seen. And it respects your time. You only you only got an hour to play. I mean, play it for an hour, get a couple of your dailies done, come back tomorrow. You want to play it for like 5 hours? I mean, I think by that point you're gonna kind of run out of stuff to do, but I mean, you're still gonna get most of what you wanted done from it anyways, and then you know you don't actually have to keep playing it. They do value you coming back the next day to like play. Identify this for 2. Yeah, it was a grenade. I knew it. Oh, that's worth so much. I mean, it doesn't have the worst armor value, but damn. How do I want to do this? Sell this. Sell my glow sphere. I don't want to sell the glow sphere, but I think I will, just for the extra money. And now, to the stilt. Some ruins. Always investigate ruins. You might find books. Books are good. Books are very good. Yep. We found a historic site. Nice. Nice. In fact, because I was hoping to talk to you at least about it, King, because I think that, who knows, maybe you will enjoy. What did I just discover? Did I just find mechamists? Oh, I did. Yes. He's webbing. What is this? No, no, no. Get me out of here. Okay, he's dead. He's dead, Jimbo. Hey. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Where are you guys going? Oh, and he's psychic too. Nice. What? Wine and the Pious Pious Templar, huh? This playthrough is cracked. Oh boy. We now have one of the best abilities in the game. Proselytize. We will never need another ability again. With that alone, I actually think we can. Yeah, so proselytize, since you don't know, is literally befriend an enemy, but it's based on one of your stats. So the more important part about befriending an enemy is, you know, having a companion to carry stuff and wander around and do stuff with. Uh, it's also kind of expensive to get, both in stats. Ooh. Actually, wait, no, I don't care about that because you die like that. I feel like I'm talking about that. I've noticed a couple of times when I check out your going live section, I'll see you're playing with somebody, one person or another. Unfortunately, off the top of my head, I can't remember, but yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if that was the person. I want to say it was a VTuber of some description, but I might, you know what? I might just be gaslighting you, King. I might be gaslighting myself too while I'm saying that, but ooh, Forgotten Ruins. Books? 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 Whoa. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. What's this? What's this thing here? Huh? 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 What is this? Grants clairvoyance level 2. If you already have it, increase its level by 2. What is this? What is this thing? This is some artifact. This is just some random thing I found on the ground in the middle of nowhere. You know, it's not a big deal. It just gives you a real nice stat and a really, really nice ability. By the way, this whole playthrough has been nothing but finding really cool stuff that I've never had happen to me before. We got a teleporter that takes us to like the late game area. I keep finding crazy things. Even in part 1, I was like, oh wow. Oh wow, my weapon's pretty good. 1d10. That's as good as a flawless Cry-Steel longsword, which is like the second best tier melee weapon without any like modifiers or anything. Actually, maybe not a flawless one. That doesn't matter though. 1d10. That's a lot of damage. That's actually a lot of damage. Like, then we found this nice helmet. That's good. If it wasn't for the fact that this helmet was as good as it is, and it doesn't matter because I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna put this on. This thing is cracked. Oh my goodness gracious. We are finding some of the best things we ever could. I actually feel like Flexi Weave is also really good considering its sell value, but I'm just gonna pretend like I actually don't like it in any way. Okay. Put this here. We're gonna eat, because we should. We're gonna go here. Where are you? You're in this. Drop this. If a chest is not in a city, they will not take anything from it. Ever. I feel like you can put them in the cities too, and they don't take any of your stuff, but I'm not sure. So just take a chest. Just find one, take one, drop it somewhere, and that's your permanent chest location for a while. Howdy hooty ho. Proselytize. Wow. Early proselytize. So good. Put all these in. How much XP? 5,000 XP. We only needed 2,000. We leveled up. We got 7 more. Got more hit points. We got more skill points. We got a mutation point. Wonderful. What have I even been leveling up? I don't think I've been leveling anything up, honestly. This thing is an extra 2. We have a really good clairvoyance here. Yeah, look at that AoE. It may not look like it very much, but like level 1 clairvoyance is like a third of that at best. And I think even on my character right now, that's about as big as my clairvoyance is, which is it's like I never changed characters. All right. Well, we're going to go to this guy. We're going to share some more lore. We might just level up again. Might just level up again. 6,000. Nope. We're dang close, though. We are on the cusp of leveling up. And we can kill a lot of the enemies at this point. Are we water bonded? We are. Okay. Oh, actually, what I should have done is checked for bookbinder. Okay, we're going to go here. We're going to hit plus. We're going to put book binder. We're going to start marking some of these in our thing because we have a lot of good stuff in this stilt. You don't often get good reasons to come back here, but that doesn't matter. Beekeeper, gunsmith. Actually, go here. Yeah, there is nothing. Okay. Here's schematics merchant. Schematic merch. I probably didn't even spell that right, but that. Rocket turret? There's a friendly rocket turret just chilling? There's not just one, there's 3? Are you telling me if I get a way to disarm these turrets, not only so they can't shoot at me, but also so that, like, I can steal their rocket launchers, I can just have a rocket launcher? Now, I mean, I could use it, you know, with all the explosives and all that, but I feel like that's a good way to just die. On both regards, actually, to steal them and to not steal them. Counterweighted is always nice. Drum loaded is nice. I want to maybe come back for this counterweighted. What's here? Chef? Chef and a kipper. We are going to talk to this guy. He doesn't have the thing we want. Talk to this guy. He also does not have the thing that we want. Okay. Here. Chef slash kip. Kippas. Very nice. Also chefs. They have a chance to sell you really important liquids. Maybe not as important as Ichor merchants, but at least these guys... I got really excited for a second there. I thought I saw it. These guys can sell you something. It's always going to be under the dried lay petals. And it's a drop of nectar. All we want. I did spell schematic merchants wrong. I knew it. What is this? Counterweighted as well. High explosives. We don't really care about that stuff right now. You know, honestly, a phase shift grenade could be really nice. This also could be really good. And I almost want to consider getting it now, but I think that at 800, it's just a little out of our price range. Telemetric visor, displacer bracelet. I guess I never checked out that other guy either, but it's fine. Chef slash schematic. Mod merchant. That's it. Dumb. I can't do it. Shwubas? Shwubas is getting smart. Me? I'm smooth. I'm smooth. I must find a single drop of nectar somewhere. This is actually a really decent stilt. This is better than my stilt on my other character. I'm only marking all this stuff down so that I know when I come here what merchants are on what map. This one is the one with the Ichor, the Kipper, and I feel like the Apothecary can also carry really good stuff, but I'm honestly not sure anymore. Ichor slash Kipper. This one, go to the Kippa. Does he have it? No, he does not. Unfortunate, but that is what it is. Where the heck is my Ichor merchant? He's way over here. Oh! Do we have a way to get this? Please. Yeah! Yeah! We do! You want to see the best item in the game, King? I'll show you the best item in the game. We go here, we unequip our weapon, we close everything, we go to tonics, we put on the love injector, we attack this man. Come on. There we go. Chat. Now give me your cloning draft. And this, and this. And I'll take your oil to do some stuff with. Have I even looked at that? I did. What is this? Honey. You know what? We'll take all of these, probably. Oh, he sees the lines. He knows where that's gonna go. Although I guess I could just use this to clone him, but right now I think we don't need to do that. I think you have to wait a really, really, really long time for them to not be lovesick anymore. It starts with this. Just the one. We're not going to use this for a while, though. That really sucks to say, but we're not using it for a while. We have other things that we must worry about first. I need to get a lot of things out of my inventory. Can I get that? That's not enough. Oh, actually, it might be. What else do we have? I took these with me. Crap. 5. You know. Okay, what do we lose out of this? These. Right now we're just trying to make some space. Who was hostile? Thankfully not these guys. He did follow me. I need you. Why are you back here? Okay. So to my understanding, stay there. I mean, I already talked to you and whoa. Woo! Let's not see some gelatinous cubes and get scared. What do you have that I can actually buy? I want this for later. That's 50 bucks. I mean, I guess I can just sell you some of my copper nuggets. 4 of those. And I don't know this. And like, I don't know this. That's fine. Not perfect, but do that. We get some money. How much space do we have? Enough. Okay. So, 2 things to note about stabbing someone with a love injector. It only works once. I think after that, it just does not work. However, there's a double negative to this, actually. On top of that, 1, they never restock. 2, on top of never restocking, they also will stay lovesick forever. Unless you... I think you have to wait for a long ass time. But we have the infinite merchant pipeline and a couple of merchants we actually do want to clone. Those guys aren't until kind of closer to the mid and late game, which is maybe a bit of an issue. But I think right now what we can do is this. Wait for 10,000 turns. This is going to be a while, but we have to wait for a while. We have to wait for, like, I think almost a week in-game for the love sickness to wear off. A long time. And simply seeing us will reset that, and we don't want that. We want to actually have the Ichor Merchant able to restock. Because I did this on my first playthrough to get the cloning vial. Because we really wanted that cloning draft. And in the early game, you're really poor. And it's a lot easier to just stab him with a love injector and get your first one. First one for free? Easy. After this, we just want metamorphic polygel and some other stuff, and we'll be good for a while. no, we're good. We chill. We wait. We're still waiting. We have 8,000 more turns to wait. We're waiting all these turns. They're going by nice and slow. You can see all the NPCs. Well, you can't see them super well because I'm in the way. My big fat head and gaming chair. A whole bunch of the NPCs are moving like one tile at a time, and that's causing the turn timer to go down just a little slower. Yep, they will restock eventually after that. Because if they're lovesick, they will follow you around because they're in love with you. And because they're in love with you, I guess they just can't restock. And that's it's not good. And they will literally follow you until they die. And if they die, they don't respawn. So do not let them follow you around. But it's an easy way to cheese some like free stuff. Because I don't think they get mad at you after that for it either. So like getting that cloning draft was free. If we have a bunch of schematics that we want, we can get that for free. Speaking of schematics that I actually want. Okay, now we stopped it, yeah. You're still lovesick. We are going to do this. We're going to go to the west. Finder, where are you? Actually, you're the one because you're the one that's not spelt right. What did you even have that wasn't this? Step sowers? I have no idea what that actually is. Slip ring. Gunnel ring pours across the surface of metal. I don't know what that is. Flamethrower? Flamethrower is always fun. No, I think we just want this for now. Take that. Sell this. Sell. I really want to sell a couple of these guys, but I feel like I could get much, much better prices for them. And I can actually wait. Wait a second. There's a way to do this, then I'm not doing it right. None of my weapons give me ego. None of my armor pieces give me ego. And none of these do either. Very important thing to know is ego is your trading value. Always important to use your ego in some way. That is going to be positive for you. So if you have gear that just gives you free ego, always good to have for trades. Because you just equipped all that stuff, start all your trading, your prices go down on the stuff you want. The other stuff that you might want gets up in price, so you can sell for better. Always, always good. See, $147. That's, I think, $300 on my main minimum. For those, super worth it. Grenade launchers, ridiculously expensive. It only gets better later. Sell that, sell that. I'm gonna lose those 5 slugs I put into it. Guess what? Don't care. I don't need to sell that yet. We're getting extra water. We do not want to be carrying all that much, but again, right now we do not have the luxury of space or chests. Yeah, we don't even have the recoiler yet, so we can't even simply teleport back here whenever we want to. We would want to, we just can't do that yet. No, do that. Go back to the Icar Merchant. Yeah, lovesick is kind of a pain in the butt, and ideally you do not want to have to do this, but at $1,000, you're not paying for that. Not anytime soon, that's for sure. Maybe in the mid game when you actually have like gear that's worth more than 20. Maybe when you have gear that's worth more than a little more than 100, you can start buying cloning draft like no tomorrow, and all the other fun liquids in the game. But until that point, don't even bother. Just stab them and walk away. I didn't expect to see cloning draft this early, and I didn't expect to have a love injector. 2 things you're not always guaranteed to have at the same time, or even like this early in the game. But very, very, very happy to see that. We might put our cloning draft into a water skin so that we can slowly accumulate it. One of the cool things you can do, because cloning items and cloning NPCs are different, you fill like a water skin with cloning draft, and then you use the item to clone items. Polygel. Oh, everybody restocked? The Icar merchant even restocked. Am I crazy? Is he not lovesick anymore? Nope, he isn't. You can tell. Before he had a little like flashing indicator and effect. And now, well, I can't actually directly do it with my hands because, you know, camera's not looking there. He is no longer lovesick, and he's not mad. So I can just walk up and be like, yo, got something cool for me? Another Sultan history, or Sultan histories. I should probably go here, actually, quickly, and then mark all of my historical sites. One of them's even near Joppa, even better. Golgotha on the porch. I know where a couple of these might be. Awesome. Awesome. And now we just need the Kipper to sell the thing I actually came here for. Congealed Hulk. No, he doesn't have it. Okay, not everybody restocked, and that's fine. If you wait long enough, every merchant restocks, but we're not going to wait for that, because these guys restocked at least. Yeah, as you can see, it doesn't say the chef has. If you're looking for that, it's in the bottom, kind of right here. I'm really hoping to see it. I'm just not seeing it. Take a couple steps. People restocked. Take a couple steps. Chef restocked. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this guy can contain the drop of nectar that we want, but does not look like he has it. We'll at least check this, and we're gonna go back. We're going back to Joppa. We need to go. What is this? Lantern is nice, but we have it. A rolling chair? I'm sorry, I already got my gaming chair here. This item causes additional bleeding damage. I feel like that's okay. High energy thermocast. This is an item. And if I had another love injector, I would consider actually doing that to him for that. Nano Neuro Animator. I do not know what this is. Originally, full sentience was their product differentiator, but within months, cheaper alternatives like Spray a Brain came to dominate the market. So this is almost Spray a Brain. Nice. Rocket skates, awesome. Lots of really fun items there, but we're done. We are done. We're not trading anything else. We're done. See that. See that. Yeah, data discs are one of two things. They're either mods or crafting. These guys have, of course, restocked because I was away for a long time. If you ever have time to just run away and do stuff and then come back somewhere, you will absolutely restock all your guys. Oh, it's happening. It's happening. Woo. Fitted with cleats. Oh, nice. Space inverter. That's actually pretty good too. Okay. If you're ever wanting to play this and you want two mods that are disgusting, get jacked if you have electrical generation, or if you ever find it when you're randomly picking new things, because jacked, as long as you have something that generates electricity on your person, makes it so that any item that needs a cell, a battery, is automatically using it off of your electricity, which I think is basically infinite. So it's really strong. The other one of those that's really strong, if you don't have it, is radio powered. And it lets all of whatever you put radio powered on regenerate its energy on the surface of the world. So you just put it on all your really strong batteries, and now they will never run out until you go underground. But yes, data discs, because I don't have a high enough intelligence stat to literally just see what they have on them. are crafting. They're either items or they're either items or they are what's that thing called? They're items or mods to put on your items. And that includes most items in the game, except for like food, a couple of like missync items, like chests I don't think can have mods put on them. And a couple of other things. But yeah, get radio powered. Radio powered is really, really, really good. And if for whatever reason our electrical generation ever goes away, we are going to very heavily rely on this. Take that. We'll cough up half our money, and we're good. All right, we're broken. Or we're not broken yet, but we are very, very, very close to being in such a state where we don't have to worry about the rest of the game. We have a bunch of really, really nice items at the moment. Actually, we're gonna first of all pour. Can I pour this into this? Okay, no, it's not gonna take the whole thing. Oh, I forgot. We have to buy more water skins because we need more. You always need more in the beginning until you don't. Okay, cloning draft. Put this in another container. Please put it in my water skin. And that will stay in there for the rest of the game. Probably. Also important to note, never use all your cloning draft at once. It only uses one single dram of your cloning draft for anything. And you do not want to accidentally pour out like 20 things of it and then realize, oh, it only worked once. That sucks. Okay, now we have our jackhammer. We're actually going to hold on to that, I think. Put away this, and this, and this, and this, and this. Look at that, and that. Actually, that has no weight. I don't care about that. Also really good, these. If you don't have regeneration, which is just like one of the perks you can pick up in the beginning, hoard these things. These will save you when an enemy cuts your arms off, and now suddenly you have to fight with your head. Oh. App. Oil. I'll carry one of these with oil. I don't actually mind that. Speaking of not minding things, we are going to simply come over here to Tam. Oh, actually, funnily enough, King, I should probably mention this very quickly. This game, Caves of QUD, it's getting a nice rework in the near future. They're going to be updating all the menus and all of the... I don't know about these, the trade menus, but the character menus are getting a nice fleshing out and upgrade soon. If I remember, it's the 6th of June is when that update's coming out. So, you know, that's super nice. It's going to make the game look a little bit better. It's also going to make it so that when you're a Chimera and you have a lot of limbs, it doesn't look really awkward and stupid. And I could show you my character to let you understand how awkward and weird and stupid it is, but that doesn't matter. We're going to travel on the main world map because I don't want to hoard a bunch of stuff going to Gritgate. I just want to go to Gritgate. This is going to happen. Oh, I didn't check for a floating glow sphere, even though I probably could have. You don't like the game for the aesthetics? You know what? I think the early game aesthetics are kind of weak. Not even gonna sugarcoat that. I'm actually really happy that they've updated these menus. Like this, all this little menu here, all the little icons and stuff that they have. Really happy that they added this because it's actually really nice. However, I don't blame you for not liking the look. Just wait until we get to like the mid to late game when enemies start having more complex sprites, more interesting looks to them. I actually think that the later part of the game is the thing that hooked me. Seeing some of the enemy designs and such. We're level 15. We leveled up twice. It hasn't even done anything. Oh boy, we are entering an excited state. So let's rapidly advance to my adrenal control. Look at that. Look at that. One more level on this puts it up to +4 on all of our basic skills. And I think... Do I want to upgrade? No, I don't want to upgrade that. Not yet. We don't need that. And now we're going to buy Tinkering. Because we want to be able to use those stupid data disks. But we're not going to get that just yet. This one. Okay. And now we want to save up another 150 to get this. And we'll get that soon. What do we want for stats? Getting a point of ego, I don't think increases the modifier just yet. Actually, it will with our helmet. It'll put it up to +3. But I don't know if we care about that right now. I'm wondering if we should upgrade our strength. Single weapon fighter. 23 strength. That will give us enough for this. This actually might be worth investing an extra upgrade point into. Well, we have to hit 29 for weapon mastery anyways, so... Wait, no, I wanted pistols at some point, didn't I? For dual wielding? I wanted a Kimbo, man! I wanted 2 pistols! Freaking 17 agility. You got a bit of a pickle there. Let's auto-explore then. Actually, I want to check something really quick. Do that and go to our abilities. I want to check what went from like 2 or 3 to like 6. This goes up to 1400. 1200 actually. And this gives me an extra 23 quickness. We are at 138. That's actually quite a bit. Nothing to sneeze at here. King, tell me your pickle. Actually, wait a second. That sounds really bad. How much do we get for turtle? We get 12 XP for turtles? Ew. You said you're in a bit of a pickle. What kind of pickle are you in? Is it gerbs? Ooh, want to see that. Well, actually, we don't want to see this because we don't want to pick up more stuff. But we do have 414 carry capacity. That's actually not that bad. Rapture with a lot of wheelchairs. Sounds like quite the pickle to be in. Oh, you got like nothing. Kill you. I mean, I guess I could pick some of this stuff up because, like, you know, we're going somewhere where we can sell it, but please don't get lost in the flower fields. Getting lost in the flower fields is actually pretty dangerous because, we can, like, kind of deal with stuff, but not necessarily the best. Okay, no, the robots are friendly, I forgot. That is a quest-related reason, too. Spark ticks are worth quite a bit. Alright, happy about that. You're worth nothing. We can just kill them in one hit. Oh, because that thing did 18 damage. Wow. Do you remember... You remember when I said that this weapon's pretty good? We just, like, slapped that enemy once, and it was dead. Twice there, and it was dead, but... Good damage. Really good damage. This is like... You have to cut off the limb to get the item, but, like... The thing that we found is equivalent to, like, a late-game piece of weaponry. And it's going to serve us well the entirety of the time that we have it. King, what can you even do to get out of your little predicament of wheelchairs and rapture? Can you go up? Can you go down? How do you get out of your predicament? It just saved you from that. Oh. Ooh, he has a Nullworm skull. This guy has some, like, half-decent gear, but we don't need any of it. It crashed? That's unfortunate. Really do not want to step on all the areas in here and take the bits. There be a skill I want, and I don't have it, called Trash Divining. It gives you secrets and locations and stuff. And I always like getting that. It only saved me when I got to the floor. Wait, what are you playing? Are you still playing, You still playing that one game you were telling me about? Bakery Girl? What are you playing right now? Quasi-morph. I ain't gonna lie. I've been trying to play this off stream because I'm having way too much fun. Yeah, I don't want to use it with power. I mean, I'm glad. Wait, you already beat it? Jeez. That's a bear. We can just kill bears, and they give us nothing. Excuse me. We can just kill bears. Give them a nice slap. And kill this electric thing. By the way, everything in this dungeon, which this is supposed to be arguably like the first dungeon you really get into. We're just giving it the boot. Although, to be fair, we're not supposed to be this level. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's a lot of guys. Send dudes? What the hell is this? Alright, kill everything, please. That killed not an enemy I wanted it to kill. We'll do this, and that will protect me above. Do that? Ooh, it did good. There's so many of these guys. I don't know if I've ever seen these enemies in here, but like... Did we kill them? Okay, yeah, we did kill it. We killed everything there, wow. Well, I guess this is actually the second dungeon you'll ever go to in this. What I do not like is that little interjector over there, but we can't stop that. Those guys are hostile. Okay. Woo! I was wondering what that teleport was, but it wasn't anything that matters. Okay, we definitely need something to help us penetrate some of these things. We're having issues. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa. There's a squire here? Uh-oh. I don't like those guys. Ella do not like these guys. Makes you feel better, King? If I wasn't so cracked. in this playthrough, I might have died a lot. And to be fair, I have died actually a couple of times. I'm playing on the difficulty where permadeath is not a factor in the same way. I still die. I'll still have to go back to a checkpoint, but I really want to get far in this playthrough. In order to get far, you kind of have to disable the permadeath, which... You know, I want to get my freaking golem. I want to get my giant mech suit. I want to go into the big tombs and loot it. That stuff's really cool, but I can't get there until I get to, like, the mid to late game. And I feel like you get me somewhat, King. Or at least you understand. I am just smooth. Sometimes being smooth ain't so good. We could have just got this cloning draft and died. I'm not ready for my soul to be crushed. Not until I know what I'm getting myself into. A painted backpack, huh? Rip nails. Whoa. Okay. You're being a problem. Look, even the robots don't like this guy. Is he dead? He is. 162 XP. That's actually pretty good. Surprisingly, quite a few enemies in here are actually giving me really nice stuff. When I was watching my guy playing Caves of QUD, he went into the tomb to loot a really rare artifact. And this really rare artifact also is guarded by 4 randomly generated enemies. And these 4 randomly generated enemies happen to get this effect that's called the Fates Have Their Way. It can apply any effect to your character, including dismemberment, poison, what else? Like all of the best and worst effects that you could possibly imagine can be applied by this. And it's at a 50%. I think you can also be teleported randomly, like not on the map, like anywhere in the game. Among anything else. So very scary to have. And I think it can also reduce your stats and such. So like probably the worst enemies you could possibly have had in that area. And the good news is they're randomly generated, so I don't actually have to worry about seeing those myself, but ooh, we can actually explore this area. We're here. Now we want to cook. We're trying not to get cooked. That chain gun turret right there. We want this, please. Please have mercy. Brickgate recoiler, we do want this. You sell folded carbide stuff. I actually didn't know that. You also sell pickaxe, which we will take. Alright, well, we have money because we picked up a whole bunch of gear on our way here. So we are, I guess, just buying this. I would have actually much preferred a floating glow sphere, but, you know, we'll take what we can get here. Bow, the rifle, the shield. Do I really want to get rid of that? I kind of do. That looks fine. Alright. Oh, pretty sure I have to use the other one too. Shit. Oh, well. Okay, we now have a grit gate recoiler, which is always nice. Um, is the... No, I have to go talk to the thing, that's right. Gotta talk to the intercom. Ah, yes. Now I remember what we have to do. We have to go find something. Something unfortunate. We have to go somewhere we don't belong. We have to go to Golgotha. And Golgotha is really particularly nasty, actually. Arguably, probably the first really tough area. This area can be really, really nasty if you're not a high enough level, or if you, even worse, you have, like, not the right gear for it. But I think even just, like, minor AoE in this helps. Going better, but a Rapture is definitely still happening. It really does sound like you're having a real bad time there. Oh. Ding. Those. Another carbine. Wow. Well, I mean, especially in that game, I know. Ooh, what did we find here? Time dilation grenade? That's, like, fine. All of what we found here is, like, fine. Small cobalt tube, huh? Sphinx salt? Honey. There's stairs? What? If not, Will, I'm dead. I mean, that's fair. A lot of these games, you either live or you die. Can I go down? Did someone use a spiral bore? Interesting. Go up. Go up. There absolutely seems to be something here. Something ain't right. Okay, no, there was just a weird set of staircases here for some reason. This is like actually a really nice grit gate here. So normally when you come here, there is just a whole bunch of enemies fighting each other, and that's just normal. You find some like fine gear here. Whoa. I don't like seeing that guy there. Can you see me is the question. Yep, there it is. There he is. Why would you do this? Activate this, start sprinting. Oh, it hurts so much. I gotta kill this guy quick. Oh, he's dead already. Oh. Whew. Okay. Okay, you achieved the funny, even better. That's always the important thing to hear. I saw Psychic Man and I was afraid, but my fear was not needed. The Funny Man even had the thing that I hate when they have which is they can make your head explode. But I didn't have to worry. You just die. Freaking centipedes! And they're doing some decent damage to me. I'm like actually getting a bit low on HP, but... So the nice thing about knowing that spark tinks, or tinks. The nice thing about knowing those sparks, that those spark spiders, or whatever, spark crabs, the nice thing about knowing that they give me a sizable chunk of XP, not like the biggest things ever, but the fact that they actually give me XP is huge. Because it means that any time I am exploring a tile like this, that I know that they spawn in, there are turrets here? Uh-oh. They got you, man! Okay, you remember when I was like, I'm fine. We ain't fine no more. That was because that was a chain gun turret. Oh boy, I kind of forgot about the fact that they started at the bottom, at the top. Oh, that's bad. Does that mean this whole floor is gonna have nothing but turrets? At least a free floor. Wait, you get a free floor of just exploration? That's a little scary, but I think we're just gonna wait until we're full health. Oh man, an entire floor of chain gun turrets actually is kind of scary if that is the case. At the very least, my adrenaline ability doesn't have the longest. It has a long cooldown, but not like 1,000 turn cooldown, which is actually really nice. We get to use it frequently. We get to use it to buff all our stuff. We can use it to fight things. We are actually finding so much here. Those chain gun turrets are good. They're just good XP. What can I say? Alright, let's go down. Let's go down again. Mind you, the deeper we go into this disgusting world, the more difficult enemies can actually spawn. And that could be a problem, but thankfully not right now. So many of these things. Oh, another one of those. Speaker of the Sightless Way. Not excited to deal with these guys here, but... You know, we actually kill them really fast, and that means we don't have to worry about them blowing our head open. In fact, we literally kill them by charging them. Oh, we're chunky. We chunky. Drop the moccasins. Lexi weave. Drop the chain boots. Okay, anytime we find bits, we just simply want to disassemble them now. I want to say the more free stuff we get, the better. But right now we're kinda... That is so heavy. What the heck? I'm trying to get just as much XP right now as I can help. And these guys aren't exactly worth very much, but at least they're worth something. We'll try down one more time. Because again, those stupid spiders, electric spiders, are giving us a lot of XP. 150 is still like a sizable amount. We also need to like immediately, as soon as possible, get back to like Joppa. We have surface. I mean, I guess I'll just go here and say stairs. So technically, by being in the floor adjacent to the place that we were in, which was Grit Gate, the enemies that spawn in the Grit Gate area will also spawn there, because it is still technically like a part of its thing. And more importantly than any of that, actually, is that we have a chance to get even more items, I think, that come from enemies in that area. Which in this case doesn't matter, because most of the enemies there aren't humanoid. They don't spawn with, like, items. But they will spawn those electric spiders. They will spawn these little nasty dickheads that you kind of want at least a couple levels or a decent weapon to deal with. Because these guys overrun you very quickly. Only reason you need AoE is to deal with their annoying butts. So many. I thought I killed all of these things, and there's still more. Yeah, so if today's video, which will eventually go on YouTube, is anything to learn from, it's get it twisted. Gamba. Casinos tell you that you will win. I am, of course, joking. Please do not do that. I can't believe I'm actually getting XP. That's so little. What should I get for the Waydroid? Absolutely nothing. Chrome Beetle only gives me 20 now. Okay, those guys actually used to give me XP, which is funny. Okay. We're gonna auto-explore this and hope for one singular level. You guys can only attack me 3 at a time here. My boot's cracked. That's okay. It's just a never-ending tide of centipedes and these things. Albino apes. Oh, actually, I think those guys are fine with me because I did the water ritual, I think, with one of them. You are hostile. I like quilpedes. They're not amazing. They work. They're a decent companion. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Oh, my God. Oh, my damn. Thankfully, I'm not in melee combat, so I can just charge that guy. We're not dead. That is the better of those two outcomes. Can I please kill this thing? 162. Ooh. We're gonna adrenal right now because we wanna. Excuse me. Hit the guy behind me. Okay. Heal to full. Or at least close. We want to not die when we come over here and find God knows what. Very close. We got literally 3 levels for doing absolutely nothing. Doing this will put me over my weight limit, so we're going to go over here. We are only 1 over it. That's really funny. I can't. I mean, okay, but... what can we put down in here? Probably that, actually. We're gonna just disassemble it. We don't need a musket anymore. Disassemble. In charge? No. Do this, and charge. Level 16! Let's go! 3 points, we're getting nice and close to that next threshold. How is the mission? I know you said you had a free floor somewhere, but... at the moment, I'm not sure if that's a good thing, which I'm assuming it would be. I don't know if that means you miss out on, like, XP or something, but... Or we can just kill all of them. Nice. Electrical generation helping me for once. I mean, it's like nice free damage, so... I'm just gonna go up. Okay, actually, why are we even bothering to go up? Because we can do the more important thing, which is just teleport Lamau. Oh, never mind. Put that in. Everyone restocked, so we'll just check everything really quick. Hey, look at that! We have... it tells us what these data disks do now. Nope, that's bad. That's also not something we want. Alright. Do miss on some XP. I feel like it's an XCOM situation. Fighting is, like, nice, but you don't want to be fighting every time. Just want to see these glow spheres, my dude. So now the question I think I want to ask myself is... I'm actually really excited to hear the funny right now. That needs to go. That needs to go. That needs to go. That does weigh something, but I don't mind keeping it. We don't need this. I'm gonna take that chem cell out, I think. Which trade good? That's a lot of trade goods, but I don't think we need this many copper nuggets. Yeah, and we can't actually carry all of the ones that we want. Means I'd have to put away one of these. This, not that, that. Boss event? Ooh. Ah. That doesn't sound fun. Just to kill the boss that spots. Oof. Oof. That's pretty gnarly, actually. Or at least that's how that sounds, you know? How much is this weight? Too much. I really want to bring some of these weapons, but I think that they put us over. Boss is easy, so the problem is them quasi-morphs. Yeah. Yeah, those sound like a bit of an issue when they're just gunning for you. Well, actually, I should also take out all of these. And now we don't need any of these. I'm still carrying too much? Is it the chair? Quickly get overwhelmed? That sounds about right. Tree to scrap. Assemble. Okay, we are still over encumbered, which is a bit sad. Ooh. Channel viewers? Interesting. See, I would have thought you were a person there, Mr. Punishable Trap, but you know what that looks like to me? That looks like a nice fat man. I mean, QUD also does not forgive very many mistakes. However, the margin for error on this one is a little less bad. Because you don't have to worry about, like, enemies like that just gun for you and just want you dead. At the very least. Very least. Lost. Ruins? Why not? Why not? Ooh. Okay. I'd like to take this with me, but I can't do that. Know if I've ever seen enemies in this area have stuff. So tell me about this funny. Because, that sounds like pain. Just enemies with, like, boss modifiers and such. That's just tell me I'm rifling through trash. I would also say always pick up gigantic equipment for later, but unless it's something you think you want to use later, don't even bother. I'm not even going to pretend. Oh, that's a lot of money I just picked up right there, but not anything that I want to use. I gotta disassemble this to even be able to walk forward. No, I'm gonna have to disassemble this, aren't I? Dude. Okay. Okay. We have too much money, is what I'm being told. Okay, maybe 33 copper nuggets. That actually is kind of a lot. We even have the bag on. I can't. Yeah, none of those weigh anything. What do I have the... If I eat the cane... No, I need to get rid of something else that weighs more than one. I don't know how much you're worth, but you're banned. Go here, pick this up. Go here, pick this up. There's no more ruins. I'd really want to explore this, but... Kill a boss, everyone despawns. All of them? Actually gonna go here. Chest. Put some stuff in here to make me less heavy. Go back to the Forgotten Ruins here. There's even a staircase that we might investigate real quick. Um, hmm. That actually gives me like a lot of experience for some reason. There's mechamists here. There's like quite a lot actually. That means the entire floor would be cleared of enemies, and every single enemy turns into that. So what you're saying is you kind of threw the cheese. And by throwing the cheese, you did some good stuff. Also, oh wait, why are you hated by the Merchants Guild? How much am I with the guild? Zero. Enemy on that floor will turn into Quasmar. So wait, so you like kill the boss on like the first floor, and then every other subsequent floor has no enemies because you killed the boss? Is that what I'm reading here? Please die, spider. I'm picking up a ton of water. No, you stinky dickhead. Dickus headus. Some of those actuate stuff. I think I'm just gonna disassemble this thing. I really do want to explore that, but we're just gonna go here instead. For the Ichor boy. If anything, I might just talk to the... Only to a couple of merchants and then go. We're starting to run out of time. That's a vial of warm static, and I would like that, but I don't think I need it. The chef doesn't have it. Go to the Kippa. He doesn't have it. I guess let's just start going to the merchants. You have anything cool? The linear cannon one was actually really nice. Or high voltage arc winder, huh? And the linear cannon. Both of these are really good, actually. Especially if I get a Kimbo. I could make these, and we would have a wonderful time for the rest of the run. I wouldn't even need to find it. Which actually might be almost the argument for wanting to pick it up. But we will think about that, actually. It's the Quasi-Morph resets. Everyone will phase out and the entire floor will be cleared. That's so funny. I want to see. I will sell this. Oh, it's the bucklers was the one I was looking for. Yeah. Actually, we'll take these off the table. Okay, we'll take one of those off the table, so we have money still. I'm very glad you were able to throw some cheese and have a good time. Won't do anything to floor hole 4, but okay. I was gonna say, like, that still sounds like a net positive there. Out of any other outcome. And nobody has it, huh? Oh, no. An Eigen rifle. We're getting a lot of stuff that we very much consider right now. Having access, this is Tinker 3, isn't it? No, it's not. What is this? Tinker 3? Tinker 3. I'm gonna pick this up, actually. It's not a strat I actively do, since this is not have. I mean, I think that even in CUD, if you have something that you're like, oh, this could be really bad. Sometimes if it's like gonna work in your favor, I think you don't question it. You just do. You just let it happen, you know? Sometimes it's better to just let it happen than really, really push your luck on stuff, especially like that. Because with a game like this and a game like that, I'm pretty sure if you can make something, if you can push something as hard as possible, sometimes it's just better to do it, you know? You know, sometimes it's just nice to do that. Okay. I've done all of the trading that I want, for the most part. This one, replace with this. Okay, we now have a weapon for the mid game in the Eigen rifle. We have a weapon for the late game, the high voltage arc winders. We can just create 2 of those. And I'm pretty sure if we make them jacked, they just work off of our energy. So still getting akimboed weapons would be funny. I don't think I need both of these. Still have to deal with that. Put these away. Let's put these away. And we're putting this away because we're not using the advanced toolkit just yet. We're going to go here. We're going to start taking some stuff out. We want this and this and this and this. Maybe the carbine. The carbine? What do we want for Golgotha? I think the grenade launcher would be nice. I think the sniper rifle's kind of garbage going into that. Arguably, the combat shotgun's probably just going to be the best weapon we have. We do need shotgun shells, but we can just go to Grit Gate and, like, go pick up some more. He's going to sell some right here. Oh, never mind. We just buy it like that. Never mind. Never mind. We just pick up a whole bunch of those. And now we're going to do something risky. Realistically, what I'm about to do is something you would never do under any circumstances. And the only reason I'm going to do it is because I have the power of save scumming on my side. Never do this. Never, ever, ever do this. So I am in a late game area. Oh, no. No, 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 no. Okay, go back to the main map. So this is the Palladium Reef. You do not want to be here. This is why. Uh-oh. Yeah, we're gonna die right now. Is it worth it? No. Gamble, Lamau. I don't have a single good trade item here. And it's 300. Oh, look at all this stuff he has. That's nice. That and nothing else. Let's see. This and this. We, as desperately as we can, want this item that this man is selling. Like, unbelievably want this item. To the point where I might even sell some chem cells. So, King, you remember when I said that we really wanted chem cells? Or not chem cells, sorry, that we really wanted something? That cloning draft? We have the NPC in this map that I just found randomly because I got randomly teleported to the tile directly next to it. And we didn't get lost getting to it. Because of that, and again, this is all in RNG. We should not have had this happen in the first place, but we also got lucky like 3 different times. Because of that, we are now set for the rest of the game. I did not mean to do that. That was the wrong recoiler. So that's like the last area that you ever go to in this entire game. As like a place you'd want to be is the Yid Freehold. I don't know how you say it. It doesn't matter. If you're ever able to get here on a roleplay character or on a classic character, you're doing pretty good for yourself. Granted, this is also where you might die a lot because there's a lot of stupid things in this area, but we can't kill them yet. We can't possibly hope to even like hurt some of them yet. But we can now teleport here and clone a really good NPC and buy a bunch of really strong items from this guy. Granted, we would want to go way over up here to the place. Oh, and that the site that I was looking for, one of those sites is over there too. Oh my god, look at some of these places. Holy crap. Next time we come back to this, that's in a better spot, that's in a decent spot, that's in a good spot. We don't have to worry about high level enemies. Now I am playing roleplay, and most people would probably look at this playthrough and say, nah, you get to save and reload your checkpoint when you die. You're not playing the game right. Permadeath or nothing. But I don't care, because I think this is the second time playing on a roleplay character where I've gotten lucky enough to make it to the late game pretty early. And while we're not going to be able to at all take advantage of that anytime soon, the fact that we simply have this is more than enough. I was hoping to teleport to this place and get me, I don't know, some more gear. But why would I bother teleporting to this stinky location ever again when I can just go to a late game area with traders and just go there and just buy stuff from there? I'm going to go take that cloning draft. I'm going to clone one of the best vendors in the entire game. And that's all I ever need to do. From the rest of the game onwards, I don't need to buy anything from anybody that I don't want because, you know, they just got me covered. We need to go to Golgotha. We want more gear. We want more money. And we only want more money because right now we're we actually might start dying of not having enough water. We did lose the steel buckler, which I was hoping to keep, but it doesn't matter. If anything, I might just sell that and these two. Like, what are we gonna do now? Oh yeah, we just got a recoiler to like one of the best settlements in the game. I guess we're just Gucci for a while. Sells for 70. Well, we'll sell this chem cell instead. That gives us a little bit of wiggle room right now. Caves, man. Sometimes you just wander into the right cave. Oh, and speaking of wandering into the wrong cave, look at that. That and that. And now we have an entire map full of enemies that we'll just kill, steal all their really crappy low-level equipment, sell it. Why not? Those. I think you take the clubs. I don't actually know what any of these are worth relative, but what are we looking at right now? 3 mutation points, 100 skill points. The next time that we play this, if I don't play Cookie Run, next time I stream, we're probably just basically going to get ready for Golgotha. And that is like the hardest place that we really will have to deal with. The next playthrough, we're going to be getting a new mutation too when we level up. However that might happen. This playthrough is... I cannot believe. I already thought I had a pretty decent run going. I've played a few ones that are really, really good. Now, this is probably the best run I've ever had. Probably. Oh yeah, we're lost. Really? Just above that, there's a bunch of snapjaws? Speaking of, a bunch of snapjaws. And enemies can, like, plink away at us for a while, and, you know, that'll do something eventually, but... We're actually faster than a lot of enemies here. We're faster. We're stronger. We hit harder. We now have access. See, before, when we had just this higher tiered item in our melee weapon, we were, like, pretty good. We could, like, survive for a while. Kinda going towards the late, but I think, like, we could have maybe at least gotten there. We could get there. We could be comfortable. We didn't have to worry necessarily about dying. This is a far cry from the first episode where we died to baboons. And they only give us 12 XP, so... It's, like, sadly not even worth really killing them. That's crazy. Crazy. Next time on Shwubas' adventure. Firstly, we did make it to a late game checkpoint that we will be able to go back to anytime because we have the way to teleport there. We have a reprogrammable recoiler so that we can try and make it back to the 6-day stilt. Ideally, right on top of our chest over here, just so we can very easily go from here into here and start trading everybody. Dying to... Yo, man! Trust me when I say it. When you start this game, and you start in Joppa, which you absolutely should, kill fish. Kill fish to level 3. Just do it. Don't fight multiple. Just fight one. You will die. You will almost inevitably die to one fish with your starting stuff. Obviously, if you pick a more offensive-oriented one, you'll like, not die as easily. But if you don't have very many offensive stats, fighting those baboons at level 1 is a literal death wish. Like, actually, you have to be super careful. You can't get surrounded. They can actually just straight up take you out instead of the other way around. You have to be really careful in the beginning if you just go fight baboons in the beginning. But if you give a couple of levels and you play it a bit safe and you go in, you can easily deal with Red Rock. It's not that bad. It's just when you're really low level, they kill you really fast. And sometimes they take a while to kill, too. They're... Trust me, I get it. When I first played the game, I thought going in this hole right here, I thought this was the play. Always thought this was the play. And you know what? You want to take RNGesus for a ride, come down this hole and hope you don't find a legendary enemy that is hostile to you immediately. Because that's happened more than a couple of times. Heck, even the Templars have been down here and they just teleported on top of me and instantly killed me because they had decent equipment. But no more. Shwubas is tougher than that. I'm only level 16 and I have 100 HP. I don't even know what the average is, but I can tell you right now, I don't think it's 100. I think like by now I should have like close to 70 HP, maybe 60. I'm not honestly that sure. But I know that we've done the important early game things. We went to the Rust Wells. We went to Red Rock. We went to the 6-day stilt. We've been to Gritgate. Now, Golgotha. We have access to a late game area and a single little tinker of cloning draft. And we're ready to just destroy parts of this game. But first and foremost, before any of that can even happen, we're probably going to try and visit all of our early game. Maybe not this one. This one actually might be a little bit too tough for us right now. But this and this, we're definitely going to get our little artifacts. Because those artifacts could be something simple. Like, what is it called? An Eater's Nectar Injector. And an Eater's Nectar Injector that is from one of these relic sites, instead of giving you +1 to a stat or mutation points, gives you double. So 2 instead of 1. And when you start having access to, say, an NPC who has the ability to get the item cloning thing at a pretty reasonable rate, suddenly you start having a lot more stats than maybe you were supposed to. Or mutation points, and those actually help out too, since right now we have this, and Adrenal Control buffs all of my physical mutations. So not this, not my cryo or my clairvoyance, but everything else. More speed, we get even more. Extra strength, give me more strength. Electrical generation is a physical mutation for some reason and does get buffed by Adrenal Control. But we're looking for more. We want more physical mutations. Because every single time there's upgrades, even just like the ones we have, getting even more of them to have even better upgrades for however long Adrenal Control lasts. In this case, it will be for 20 rounds, but the longer, the more of them that we have get buffed, the better. This has been, however, where is it? The Caves of QUD. Shwubas' tale is just beginning. We haven't even been to the later parts of the early game. Bethesda Susa and Golgotha. And Seth did say Golgotha isn't the part where the game gets hard. In fact, Bethesda Susa kind of is the beginning of that getting hard difficulty. So, soon enough, I didn't expect to be this far in literally 2 playthroughs. Granted, I did die a couple of times in the first one and I didn't have to start fresh. So that helps. But the fact that we're here, the fact that we have the level, the health, the gear, the places, the teleports, the fact that we have everything that we do has worked out in our favor. And I cannot wait to become even more crazy in the Caves of QUD. Thank you, King, for joining the stream. I know you don't always get the time to, and I know I'm streaming kind of late to really be able to capture that. I do hope to keep streaming more in the near future because I've been enjoying doing this again. Even if, not many people need to show up. It's just nice to have an audience to watch me play instead of just doing it on my own. I look forward to getting to this mid game. I look forward to getting more overpowered. I look forward to, who knows, maybe I'll even find that legendary Eater's Nectar injector because I would love to get one of those in any playthrough because I've never got one. But we'll see what we get next time. I also hope we can get some Uh, mutation. I hope we can get some physical body parts, new limbs. I want more arms. I want more feet. I want more heads. I want a lot of things. And unfortunately, right now, we can't get those unless we get some mutations. So, we'll see. Have yourselves a wonderful day, a wonderful night, and I will see you on the next stream of the Caves of QUD. Peace out.